By our guys. I told our guys, obviously Portland is he shut it down with their main guys a few games ago, and sometimes it's hard to come into a team's building and play against guys that don't get a chance to play much. So a lot of times teams will take them for granted or take them too lightly, and next thing you know, it's a ball game and the crowd's in it, and it's a dogfight down the stretch. In situations like this, too, guys that don't play a ton, they always have a point to prove. They want to show that they can get out on they deserve to be out on the floor, and they can play just as good as anybody else. And so these types of games, you always try to caution your guys about trying to play the right way, no matter who's in front of you. Having said that, to have 2 wins on the road back-to-back in situations like this, I applaud our guys, because that meant to me that they were locked in mentally the right way and they brought it physically the right way to get 2 wins in Portland. For us to shoot 61% from the floor, 38 assists, 49% from the three-point line offensively, we did a fantastic job, and our pace was great. 20 fast break points in the second half. We kept trying to push the ball after getting stops. That was fantastic. And we had a lot of guys have a lot of good games. Keegan was really good. I thought he was even good defensively tonight, which was great to see. Kevin shot the ball very well for us. Foxy with a double-double with 20 and 11. Domas with a double-double with 20 and 12. Even Kessler came off the bench. I thought Kessler came off the bench and he impacted the game defensively, as well as taking the right shots in the flow of our offense when he was out there too. I mean, he shot the ball really well from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, Malik was fantastic. Malik was really good for us. He was really good for us defensively in the second half. I thought he was really good for us offensively the entire game, and statistically, again, I go back when you're talking about players coming off the bench. He's top 3, I think, in assists, in reserves. He's got to be top 3 in points, if not higher, coming off the bench. He's had a lot of double-digit games for us and 20-point games for us. So a guy that impacts the game the way that he does, coming off the bench, I know I'm pushing all my guys, but he definitely deserves to be mentioned again for 6th man of the year. He's been coming off the bench for us all year. He hasn't started any games. There are a handful of guys out there that have started quite a bit and who have come off the bench, and he's the true definition of what I believe a 6th man should be. And he's been really, really good for us, so hopefully he'll start getting some recognition in that area because of what he's accomplished on the floor for us.
Yeah, Mike, King 4 first half fouls. What adjustments did you see from him in the second half? He seemed to really settle down out there.
He started trying to lead with his chest, and even if he got beat, he didn't come down on the ball. There were a couple of times he got beat. He came down on the ball, and he tried to go vertical leading with his chest. And if he keeps his hands out of there as long as he is, he's still going to make it tough for anybody to shoot over the top of him. So it was good to see, as a young guy, him not pick up fouls but still bring a sense of physicality to the game in the second half.
And coming out of college as a strong defender at Iowa, it seems like he takes a lot of pride in the defensive end of the floor. How good of a defender do you think he could be at the NBA level?
I think he can be really good. We've moved him around quite a bit. He's had to chase shooters. He's had to guard bigger scoring wings that can go get it off the dribble. And then he's had to guard some guys that are almost power forwards that like to bully a little bit and offensive rebound. And so him getting a taste of all those types of players, from just starters to even some superstars, has been a real good opportunity for him to grow on that end of the floor, and he's really tried to embrace it.
Is there a comparison on the defensive end? Somebody you think he might have some similarities to?
That's a great. I never, no, just because I never thought of it. You know, it'd take me a while to probably try to think of somebody, but uh, not yet. Maybe down the road I might have somebody, but not right now.
How about the balance that you guys continue to show? You had 4 guys with 20 tonight. I'm not sure if you've done that this season or not, but what can you say about that aspect of this game?
I told our guys, I said, you know, we were really good offensively. The way the ball moved, the way our spacing was out on the floor, the way we played with pace. These guys really play for each other. I mean, the ball gets swung, and I think a guy has an open shot, and that guy makes one more pass to a guy that's completely wide open. And so to get off the ball that quick, it's just a remarkable thing to have from a group that is extremely connected. You know, they all want each other to succeed. And, you know, I'm thrilled to death with the way that we're playing offensively and how we're playing for each other. The one thing, too, that I like to see out there, a lot of our passes, we talk a lot about having on-time, on-target passes, you know, trying to put it right in the shooting pocket so a guy doesn't have to reach and then gather and then shoot. Then, you know, our guys are doing a fantastic job, Jay, of just putting that thing right in the shooting pocket for each other. Fun, a lot of fun to watch.
How do you react to kind of some of the commentary out there that teams might want to play you guys in the first round of the playoffs?
You know, it's deserving, you know, because we're young and we're inexperienced, you know, obviously on paper, and we embrace that. You know, at the end of the day, if we're as good as we think we are, we'll change that narrative by our performance out on the floor. But, you know, it doesn't go unnoticed. We're not looking for that, but it doesn't go unnoticed, just like at the beginning of the year, people thought that we weren't a playoff team. That didn't go unnoticed neither.
And the sense of togetherness here, I asked Keegan about this, it just seems like it's really strong for one thing, and that maybe it's even growing given kind of what you guys are achieving now. Do you have that sense that the bond is just getting stronger?
I do. I mean, again, this team is close, but they've only been together, you know, that quick, and the longer that they're together, I truly believe with the type of men that are in that locker room, that bond's only going to get stronger over the course of years being together.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Thank y'all.